As a heel striker, I wanted to know more about a heelless running shoe. Hi guys, I'm Tony James, welcome to Let's Get Running, and today we are looking at the heelless running shoe from FBR, which means faster, better runners. So before we get into the shoe, as always, if this is your first visit here, please do me a big favour and hit the subscribe button. Turn on the bell notification so you find out every time I upload new running videos. And also one last favour, please give this video a thumbs up. It really does help the channel. So a couple of weeks ago, I came across this shoe on the running channel. They were talking about it, and being a serious heel striker, I thought I wanted to give this shoe a little bit more of a look into. So I got myself a pair, sent all the way from Spain. So here they are. This is my review of the FBR heelless running shoe. Well, before we get into my thoughts about it, let's tell you a few of the stats. This is not going to be a race shoe, not in the slightest, because of the weight. 368 grams or 12.8 ounces in a size 11, Euro size 46. As running shoes go, it weighs a ton. So this is definitely a training shoe. It is definitely not going to be for the races. So what can I say about the FBR running shoe? Well, apart from it being heavy, what do you think of the looks? I know my friend Chris Hammond thinks this is an ugly shoe. But what do you think? Let me know in the comments below. It has been designed for one purpose and one purpose only. Research has shown that people who heel strike are more prone to running injuries. So the thoughts behind this FBR heelless shoe is, if we take away the heel, do we take away heel strike? Do we make running easier, more efficient and less injury prone for those people who heel strike? So that was the premise behind it. So they've gone away, they've had it designed, and this is what they've ended up with. Now, as I say, it's probably not the best looking running shoe. It's not the lightest running shoe. The upper is breathable, really breathable upper. And the midsole, as you will find out in the video in a moment or two when I took it outside, isn't the most cushioned midsole you'll ever come across. It's alright, but it's not the best. And the outsole is looking like that, apart from the sand in it where I've been out running on the prom. And then there's no heel. The one thing I did notice about this shoe, brilliant to drive in. If you're driving in these shoes, they're brilliant because you've got no heel, so you've got more control on the pedal. You haven't got it banging on the floor. So in that respect, if you're driving, I thought these were brilliant. So the reason behind me buying these was I am a serious heel striker. I was going to work on it this summer with a coach, but unfortunately coronavirus has come along and scuppered all those plans. So to come across this where this will help with your running style and maybe transition you from a heel striker to a more forefoot, midfoot striker, it sounded appealing to me, so I thought I'd give it a go. Now, the same as if you are transitioning to barefoot running, it's not going to work overnight. This is something you've got to practice with, something you've got to train in. So FBR actually give you a full training plan to go with this. It's something like a 16-week training plan to help you transition from normal trainers into this heelless trainer. So basically, get you running on your forefoot, taking that heel strike away from you, get him running on your forefoot. So when you come to race day, when you change this for your normal race shoes, your body is actually now more prone to running on the front of your foot as opposed to doing that heel strike. So it's to help take that heel strike away, and that is the thing that appealed to me. How does it feel on foot? We've got a bit of video coming up. This is what I shot yesterday on the promenade in Blackpool. Run VT. Guys, you join me on the promenade with the FBR concepts on my feet, the heelless shoes. Giving them a go, see what they feel like, and walking at the moment, just walking to get used to it. And it's making me walk on my tippy toes, basically. As you know from the running videos you've probably seen on this channel, I am a serious heel striker. So we're putting these heelless shoes on to see if it will help with the heel striking problem I've got. which is weird because it actually feels like there's a ball underneath the arch of your foot, and if you just walk properly you just sink. So it's making me walk on my tiptoes, and in a minute when we've warmed up we'll go for a little run and we'll see what happens. Right, so here we go, giving it a light jog. Still got the knee problem, so we can't go too fast. I'm not going to go too far in these shoes, just giving it a go. First thoughts about how they feel when we get a run on. Well, there's not much cushioning in there, they feel very firm. They're not like wearing a pair of Nikes Next Percent. So it's a very firm ride. A little bit of cushioning, but definitely a firm ride. But the one thing I have noticed, it is making me run on the front of my feet, on the forefront, on the forefoot and the toes. But I don't know if that's because it's just new and I'm consciously doing that. So the more times we run in them, we'll find out. But it's definitely making me not put my heels down. So in that regard, it's doing as it says on the tin. So first impressions, firm ride, but I'm staying off my heels. Right, so there's a firm ride, but it's definitely making me run on my toes and forefoot, consciously keeping that heel up. Well, we'll see if that changes the more I wear them, if I subconsciously still keep that heel up. Right, so we've done a bit of a run on the flat. We're going to just try a little bit of hill work, just up and down this hill here at Norbreck Castle. But we're just going to go up it and down it and see if we're still heel striking. So let's go. So yeah, going up the hill, you're leaning forward and you're on the front of your foot anyway, so it doesn't really make any big difference. So it just feels like normal running up the hill. We'll go down now where the pressures are a little bit different, where gravity's working a little bit different, and we'll see what happens here. Right, so let's try down the hill. We'll see what happens with the FBR Concept heelless shoes. So let's give it a go going downhill. Again, there's not much cushioning, so you're actually feeling the impact. I'm really on my toes and on my forefoot on this. I feel out of control, to be honest. So there you go. Different. I think that's what we can say. Definitely different. And we're back in the studio. The FBR heelless running shoe. These cost about £125 direct from the manufacturers in Spain, but they had a sale on recently and I managed to pick these up for just £53, so I was quite pleased with that. Now they are a limited sale at the moment and they will be disappearing because they have got a version 2 coming out in September. So if there are any available, you should be able to get them at a steal at the moment prior to that release of version 2 in late summer. Now, how did they feel underfoot? As I say, very breathable, no problems in that regard. The laces are great, padded well in the heel counter is quite sturdy, padded tongue as well, no problems at all with the fit. I had to go for a size 46, which is a UK size 11, which will be USA size 12. I had to size up in this particular shoe, and to be honest, it felt great. It was no problems at all on the foot. It wasn't too big, it felt just right, plenty of room in the toe box. As I say, lockdown was great, no heel slippage. That aspect of the shoe was fantastic. Now, the ride, completely different to what I've ever experienced before in a running shoe. As I said in the video, it's a very firm ride, and for me, I was just on that initial running, and this is probably where all you've got to do the training and the strengthening of your feet and the conditioning of your feet to get used to these over that 12 to 16 week period. Here, where you've got this, where the heel is cut out, this bit here felt like a fist, you know, in the foot, and it was a lot of rub on that bit there. I think is where it's going to take the getting used to. So initially on the first couple of runs, there's a lot of pain in that area. So I think that's where I need to work on it to get the full benefit of this shoe. To me, as a heel striker, I'm going to give this a go. Once my knee problem is sorted out and once I get back to running properly, then I'm going to give these a go, because I really do want to get rid of that heel striking problem, and I think this could be part of the solution. Not all the solution, just part of it. So I'm going to give them a go, going to give that training a go, see if we can get over that initial pain that seems to be there from, I don't know how to put it, it's like a hard rub right in the arch of your foot. So we're going to have to work on that and see how we go from there. So that's just my initial thoughts on the FBR heelless running shoe. What do you think? Have you tried them? Would you try them? Let me know in the comments below. Would like to hear your thoughts on this. So that's the FBR heelless running shoe. I will keep you updated on my progress with this shoe. I'll let you know exactly how it's going. As always, thank you very much indeed for watching. If you haven't done so, please hit subscribe now on the little orange button, turn on the bell notifications, and don't forget to give this video a like. So until next time, thank you for watching. Let's get running.